Okay, time to try this one out again. Obviously I've stripped and rebuilt the gearbox, gone through the clutch, I fitted the new alternator stator, we got a new Boyer Powerbox on it, which Boyer very kindly sent me as a replacement under warranty. The new battery is on still, and I've got a fuse between the battery and the power box, and I've now actually got a switch to isolate the battery from the coil. So I haven't run this since I put it all back together. I'm hoping I replicated the ignition timing to a degree. Certainly got it sparking at 1.5 millimeters before top dead centre retarded or static, so should hopefully be the same as before. I haven't run the engine in about 5 days or so. Let's see if it'll even start and hopefully run alright, and it'd be nice to find that perhaps the clutch doesn't slip at all, or a hell of a lot less, and it might hold on to third gear better. Big asks, I know. Well, that's a promising start. Let's see how we get on. We've been spotted of some rainfall. That's better, the change from third to top feels as it should now. road is going to be closed tomorrow. That semi-automatic feel going from third to fourth is gone. So we'll turn left just here and go up what we call Bantam Hill. Rather wet up here. I think I'm going to get my feet wet up here. Over to the wrong side of the road when I can. We should have a river running down this side of it after a heavy rain. Change down there where we didn't have to last time because obviously the clutch is not slicking now. So you don't want to get too much of it soaking. Notice the big jump from second to third. That's because they moved third closer to top to get the clutch ratio between third and fourth at the expense of going from second to third. It's a bit like a 5-speed gearbox with no third gear. Well, I guess that's how they did things back then. still plenty of things being made in the day this was made that only had 3 gears. As it was before I worked on the gearbox, the slightest bit of not even pressure upwards on the gear lever in third, it would go to top gear, and it almost felt like it was semi-automatic, but of course that was because third was trying to jump out. It was like a sort of power assisted gear change, but not very good because it's actually due to wear. I'd initially thought it was because of the close ratios. And finally, we seem to have a fully functioning clutch and gearbox, and hopefully charging system as well. I think we're going to get a good wash before we get home. But you know what? It doesn't matter because this is so enjoyable now. Took a lot of time and a lot of faffing around, but I think finally I've got myself a very good, enjoyable little bike. Even the brakes, I would say, not only good, but very good, bordering on excellent. So for anyone who might want to know, the specs on this are very, very close to the T20SH and the T20S. It's geared as a T20SH, and the engine spec is also as a T20SH, but regarding the lack of lights, there's the T20S. How about an alternative route? Like a scrambles practice, isn't it? I think brought us along this way once or twice before, but not very often. Thought it'd make a bit of a change. And I'm very, very happy with how this is going now. Gearbox and clutch are working fine. The engine is working fine. I think I've got the timing spot on. Brakes are good. Steering and handling are good. The suspension's good. I've got to say that this machine is now probably better than I ever really expected it might be. Time and effort have paid off. Now I can think about getting the fuel tank painted to look nice and nicer. Oh, a bit, what's that? Bright yellowy thing in the sky. There's a couple of blue holes as well. Well, it's still raining. Must get into the habit of blipping the throttle more slowly when I'm changing down. Well, I've got to say, I am absolutely over the moon with that. That'll do nicely. finally got an enjoyable, usable bike. And I think I can probably focus my attentions on some of the sort of less important or pressing matters, like I say, such as getting a nice paint job on this. I think I'll keep it the same colour. I could possibly look for another speedometer drive gearbox. The one I had on it gave steadier readings on the clock, but higher than this one. This one is still overreading and a bit jerky now, thanks to the cheap, nasty speedometer gearbox that was intended for an Enfield Bullet, I think, an Indian one. But all just little details now. Overall, I think I finally got myself a lovely little Scrambles Cub replica. Happy days.